Hi everyone, welcome to the Army Think Tank podcast, episode 11. We're already at episode 11.
What?
First thing I want to say, thank you for 51 subs, because as of recording this podcast, we're at 51 subs. Thank you very, very much to everyone that's subscribed and came with us on this journey of fangirling, fanboying, fan everything.
The chaos that is this
Chaos
podcast.
that it is this podcast. And so, how are we doing this week?
I mean,
what happened right before we started filming?
Oh my god.
Why we started late?
We started like
yeah,
so late.
so late because BTS is performing on the Grammys.
Yay!
Yay!
They said in 2019 that they wanted to come and perform. Last year they were like, we want to have our own stage.
And
now
do.
it's happening.
What Yoongi wants, Yoongi gets.
Happy birthday,
Hey,
Yoongi!
Yoongi!
That's why
My
I'm
man.
on theme this week. My Chicky mic, my SG shirt. I am ready to celebrate this boy.
Yes.
You can like clearly see my guitar. In
Yes.
I'm repping the Fila.
I have my curly Yoongi right above my monitor too.
Yes.
And
no,
so,
I was just very like I knew. I'm not gonna say that I knew, but like I knew.
I mean, it would have been really dumb if they weren't.
Yeah.
But still,
What?
we
No,
still need
I-
like that confirmation.
Yeah. On the poster that like they had posted, I saw that little square.
Yeah.
The
I
little
looked it up.
square. I mean,
letters
if they wanted to like bamboozle us, they would have put their whole name.
Yeah.
And then have the BTS like in in parentheses.
Yeah.
That would have been a way to bamboozle ARMY, but they
But
didn't.
they didn't. So all of the detective armies out there were like, we see that small spot. That's BTS. You can't fool us.
You can't.
Like, it was like, so funny because like before
We've
we
been
started
waiting for
recording
years, for like 2 years.
and then when Jan like saw the when Jan saw the post, I like opened Twitter, but like it seemed that like because I haven't like been scrolling through Twitter because today's Attack on Titan Sunday and I can't be on that app.
You can't.
Attack on Titan. And then I'm scrolling, and then people were already talking about it like 30 minutes before. Come to find out that somebody saw something in the URL.
Yeah. It got leaked, and then they deleted that shit real quick. But that was
Except
too
not
late.
quick enough.
Yeah, it was 5 seconds too late.
Like I like that meme. You gotta be quicker than that.
You
Like,
gotta
it-
You gotta be. Like, army detectives are out and about, and if you don't like immediately delete it, it is what it is.
Especially since they've been robbed of being nominated and performing for a couple of years now.
Exactly.
And so this is huge.
Huge. This is
even though it took
huge.
them a long time, it's huge for them to have
I'm
like
just
the recording
happy for-
academy to just like being okay. Let's do this, I guess.
like I'm happy that they're probably very happy. So
Yeah. I'm happy they're happy.
There's a first step for everything.
For sure.
And I believe this is it is only the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
It's
I
so
totally
weird
agree with
to think
that.
it's only the beginning too. Like I was just like I like saw something and it was like the size of ARMY has like doubled. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I
No.
BTS paved the way.
It's so like inspiring because every day you just see them like reaching new heights and then
it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I saw this one thing and then somebody said like because like it's like the joy is like so contagious and then somebody was like seeing BTS achieve the things that they want to achieve gives me like such like motivation. I was like, yeah, like
100%.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
very
Seeing them
like I don't even
achieve
have
what they want is honestly motivating me to try and do more translation, because right now it's almost non-existent. But like just seeing them being so happy doing what they do, I just want to thrive and be the same way with what I want to do.
Yeah, it's totally motivating and inspiring to
And they're just
see...
so humble and funny. And
yeah, and like to see like remember, like going back to like 2016 and then to like come here now in this moment is just crazy to me. Like it's so completely opposite of
from them winning Rookie of the Year in 2013 to them being nominated at the Grammys in 2021.
What?
It's absolutely insane.
It's insanity. Like I don't
so
even know
proud
what happened.
I'm so proud of our boys.
I know. It's
So
a good
proud.
feeling.
Yeah.
It honestly like is an instant serotonin boost. Like I'm already so much happier.
Yeah, just seeing that happen, even though like we were like 99.9% certain it was gonna happen, just like made my whole shitty week so much
better. Yeah.
And it's gonna make me start this next week
so much better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because like that breakdown from last night, it seems like it was like a month ago now, just because of that. And I'm like, damn, boy.
BTS coming in.
Yeah, the effect you have on my brain
is kind of crazy.
Also, I might have forgotten my meds yesterday, so that didn't help.
Well, that,
it's my first time forgetting them since July, so give me the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, so this is the exciting news.
Yes.
I just But we got surprised by another really a lot of exciting things this week. So we have like a lot of things to talk about.
Content on content on content.
And honestly, it's all like good things.
Yeah.
Compared to like the last couple of weeks where we had like serious content, which we needed to address. Don't get me wrong. We absolutely needed to address those things. But this week is just like a fun and exciting week. Good news all around. The first one, we got an extended version of BlueSide for the third anniversary, of Hope World.
I'm not gonna take credit for this.
You should though, because
you
did talk about it a lot
last week.
I specifically said BlueSide is too short, and then I woke up out of my. I was like,
no, you're
out of my.
Gabby, you're psychic.
You're psychic. I swear.
Nostradamus 2 point. Like, what are you talking about?
You knew.
I listen. I have listened to that. It's just good. It's good. And listen, I don't have words. It's just good. Which is like a feat for me because I always have words, but like it's
not right now.
No. It's good. Like it's really
so
good.
good.
I had to really listen to it this morning, and I was like, my feels.
I know. Yeah.
Singing voice on there was like
so freaking talented. Like what the heck?
J-Hope!
J-Hope!
Good. Like it like fit the flow of the song. The instrumentation was great. His were great. The lyrics were great. The art. I really like the artwork too. Like the
artwork was so cool, and there's so many like little like hints in there.
Yeah, it's so simple yet so full of meaning.
Yeah,
that was like so good. So I'm not gonna take credit for that, but I did say it. So
you did
because like I was literally telling I was literally telling Gabby like the first song when that came out on that day I was like, oh my god, Gabby's gonna fleet. Gabby,
because I thought
she's gonna step out.
So like I saw it like I don't know the way that my Twitter timeline works. I saw the artwork before I saw like the link to like
really
I thought people were just because like it was like the anniversary, so I thought people were just like drawing.
Oh,
and I saw it, I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I started like scrolling up, and then everybody's talking about BlueSide. I'm like, okay, like, not that I mind, but why are we talking
about BlueSide?
Why are we talking about BlueSide suddenly?
Why are we talking about this? And then I found it. I was like, oh, okay, you're welcome.
Okay,
that's what
got it. Gabby, manifest BlueSide for us.
Yes.
So everybody say thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Gabby.
welcome. So, I said, Mr. J, I said it. I was like, if you want to give us a full length version, it would be highly appreciated. And
you
then
can go back to last week's episode.
Yeah.
She actually said that.
Yeah.
You will be able to see that. So I'm not taking credit, but I'm just saying what needs to be said.
She's not taking credit, but she's also taking credit.
Yeah.
Necessarily. I'm just like saying what needs to be said.
100%. 100%.
No,
That's it.
it's totally fair.
That
Totally
is
fair.
So funny.
And I deserve that after the week that one of those members put me through, but we're not even gonna.
My God.
Listen.
Okay, first of all, the B logs have been amazing. I love seeing all those things. Namjoon, like, how did that actually work out? Because they were like, so we're gonna do blue and gray for yours. And he was like,
did you see that one TikTok? Did I send it to you?
I don't know. Did you?
Okay, let me try and find it. So
I think I know which one you're talking about, but send it to me anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm gonna try and find it.
Okay, because like, what?
Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that amount of gym in the world. Okay, like I know we all trying to get fit, and I know this, but we don't need that amount of.
No. They must have took Army's close the gym, meaning lock them inside. Is that what you meant?
No. Alright, I put it in the Discord.
When we said to close the gym, we didn't mean to like lock them inside.
Yes, exactly. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Yes, I've seen this one.
Yeah. She's so great. She's so funny.
So funny. That's the one that I was like, yes.
But gains though.
I like. I don't even have words. I don't. I don't. Also, there's been like
the Yoongi one where he's just adorable for the whole
cute.
thing.
That's so
cute. Yoongi's was like the most like safe to me.
Yeah. Because it's just him acting cute.
It was the most like,
him being like, people saying he's so mean. Like, go look at his vlog. He's not.
Softy.
The most squishable member you've ever seen.
I feel like people who think Yoongi are mean are just like, I don't know. But
bro.
Listen, one day we're gonna have to talk about the industrial complex of the YouTube army and the introduction to BTS music videos. But then we're not gonna do that. But
come at me, bro.
Like, yeah. No, Yoongi's was the most like, I just like felt it in, yeah. Same. But then, like, Tae and June's, I was just like, what are you trying to do?
They've been locked into the gym, literally.
What are we?
And then JK was painting, right? Oh
yeah, JK was
so cute.
Painting, so cute. Of course, he's gotta include Army because he can't.
So cute.
And then Jimin's was
are we
today.
only missing J-Hope?
Yeah, J-Hope is gonna be Monday, I think.
Oh boy.
Jimin was this morning. You know what's interesting though is that all of those logs are 1:25. Like all of them are the exact same time.
They're like, we're gonna do this equal, my guys.
But like why? I want to know why. Like the thing is like, but like why? Like as like you specifically made each vlog to be 1:25. Why?
Why not?
I want to know why.
No, I was like scrolling through my timeline, And then so I was like, oh, I just want to point out that Namjoon works out to 34:35 by Ariana Grande. I'm like, why did I need to remember? I know he said it. I know that it's public knowledge.
I don't need to be reminded.
Like, the lengths of the logs would make sense if it was like representing a date, but we're past January, so it doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's me. That's me with my literature mind. So don't listen to me.
I mean, it is suspicious that all of them are like 125.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
what does it mean? Like, I don't know.
That's weird. In the word to Cardi B, that's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Or in the Among Us speech, that's sus, fam.
Sus. It's sus.
That's sus, fam.
I don't know.
But no, I just really see it was once you get past that, like I've had like a week of that man just like wrecking my entire life, and it's like,
oh, like, you didn't see the drawing I sent in the group chat, did you?
No, listen. Sometimes I think I know what drawing you're talking about, though. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
There it is.
But like past them, like past him specifically, like we're not gonna talk about him. They're just so, it's just like so like, I don't know, like the fact that they just want to like share like the mundane activities of their lives. But it's so cute.
It's so cute. It's
a video diary to like show your friends or something. It's so it's so cute.
It's so cute. I love that comparison of like a video diary that you show your friends that you haven't seen in a while.
It's
like,
I love also that. Kind of like a flashback of them towards their debut when they were doing their logs.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. That's a really good point.
Yeah, it's entirely different, of course.
Of course, but like
it's still them doing a log in some way.
Yeah, they've been very active for like this week, which again, that's suspicious.
That's sus, fam.
It's this fan. It's so weird because like
we're a bunch of clowns, Gabby.
It's like when BTS isn't active, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I miss them so much. And then when they start being active, why are you so active? What are you
the
planning?
thing is, like, there's no in between. There's either not there or they're always there. There's literally no in between.
It's kind of true.
It's not like TXT where they're like consistently there.
Yeah, like they're active like most of the time.
Yeah, it's like moderately active.
Yeah.
And they don't just like disappear. But with BTS, it's like they're either gone, or they're omnipresent.
And the funniest thing to me is like they're not active, something's happening. They're active, something's happening.
Something's happening.
I'm like, we're all clowns. We know nothing.
We are resident of Clownville.
Like
literally. But fun fact, I finally caught up on the Run episodes as of yesterday. Finally caught up. So
finally,
before work, I'll be able to watch it and be like on time.
On time.
Episode 131 though. It's literally a wet t-shirt contest. That's literally what it is. There's no debate going on. There's literally no debate going on. Within the first 10 minutes, they were just tapping the table and having JK become a wet dog.
I haven't seen the episode yet, but was there any explanation for why they were dressed like in the shirts?
No.
No. Well, yes, because they're technically doing debates. And when you're doing a debate, you have to be dressed up.
You have to be dressed up. Yeah, the whole thing was like they're doing debates, and then there was like words or phrases or actions
poses,
that they couldn't do, and if they did, then they would get the penalty. But it wasn't just like one person would get the penalty. If you're on the same side, all of them would get the penalty.
Yeah, and there's like a pose that the staff shows that if one person does it, everybody gets wet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the moderator gets a bucket dumped on them.
Yeah.
So
that water was like
yes. And so
Okay.
JK was
Go and watch it. It's
JK was the first moderator, and when they found out that tapping, like banging the table before the first debate even started, Jin just like tapped his fist like really lightly, and everybody got sprayed. And they were also confused. And then they just kept doing it, and so for like 3 to 4 times in a row, JK just got a big old bucket of water dumped on his head, and he literally looked like a sad wet puppy.
It was so cute.
Literally.
This is what
I saw
pictures.
And like when Namjoon was moderator, one of the poses was getting up, and so they kept getting up, and June was like, "Stop getting up."
I don't want to be wet.
Because one of the missions they have to as well, they have like words written in their hands, and the one that has it the less smudge at the end of the debates like wins a prize. I think it's like a gift card for the hotel they're at.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's a wet t-shirt contest. That's what it is.
It was ridiculous. I was laughing so much, like the whole time.
The palm pushing in the middle of the pool as a warm-up game. JK and Jimin just slapping each other's titty. Like,
it's so good. If you haven't watched it, watch
Jack,
it.
come back.
Jack, come back. It's so good.
There was this really funny edit of it was probably JK and Jimin reenacting the
because they actually did it.
Yeah, they actually sang the song, like, and J-Hope was like, Jack, come back.
So like the way that they edited it was like sound in the background. It was like Yoongi playing the flute with his nose, and then Tae on that.
Oh yeah, Hobie, yeah.
The violin, and the sound was just like so off key. It was so funny. No, it was.
Yeah. They like when they were when the staff was transporting them, they actually did like they actually were singing the Titanic song in the back, and then J-Hope was like, Jack, come back.
So funny. So funny. Oh,
they ended up jumping in the water together because they didn't care about the rules, and they kept doing.
None of them did. I mean, like, what are rules to BTS? There is none.
I mean, the only one that kind of followed the rule was like Yoongi and Jimin, but they ended up falling together because they hold on to one another. Namjoon literally like
yeeted.
Yeah, and then was it Tae that just picked up Jin?
Yep. Yeah, Tae just legitimately just picked him up and like
picked him up and just like held him sideways, and they both jumped into the pool.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I cannot wait for this week.
The continuation is gonna be one of the topics was like egg or peas on one dish, and Tae was on team peas. He's like, I don't even like peas. What the heck? Everybody like eggs.
I don't like peas.
And then
I hate peas.
And then it was like hard versus soft peach, and I was like, but it's obviously soft peach. Why are you doing this?
Like soft peach.
Tae's so extra. Like, it's like, why are you doing this to me?
No, I just remember seeing Tae like he wants to cry.
Yeah. That's
But he was so calm too. Like, I was just like Yoongi with his arm crossed. Like, I don't want to be doing this, but I'm here.
Yeah, but here I am.
Oh my god.
So funny.
On another note, Tae and Jimin graduated from university.
Oh, congrats! Oh my god.
They graduated high school and university together.
It's so freaking cute. Also, the fact that like the 2020 like class performance, like they were celebrating their graduation at that point too. Like,
yeah. So
cute.
proud of our boys. Honestly, like for them is like the best, like the pandemic was the best time for them to go to university. I think that's why most of them enrolled at the same time.
For sure.
Yeah.
is the thing. I think I need them to like give me like a master class on time management, because I
Even took the time to do some tennis practices during the busy
like
schedule. Like, Jin went 4 times.
like I'm just very like yeah, I don't know. It's just very I'm proud of them, but I also need them to like give me like a time management.
Yeah, kick me in the ass a little bit, please. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I'd appreciate it.
The amount of things that they're like able to like successfully do with the time that they have, it's just very like, it's crazy. Like
How
it's
for me, it's
how-
like, how do they do this with only 24 hours in a day?
listen,
I
I
don't
saw
know.
this I saw this tweet, and it was like, imagine imagine performing Dionysus every night, and then you have an 8 a.m. lecture the next day.
Oh my god.
I was like, imagine, like, and then you have it, and then not only to like graduate, but like to graduate with like honors. Like,
Yeah.
like, what are we?
This is just like, they just went to school together, and like, my heart.
I know. Oh, it just like reminds me of like Friends, like their
Soulmates.
song together and they're freaking soulmates. Ah! Ugh. It's
Like,
just so cute.
I'm really proud of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super proud of the two of them for doing it.
These different things, while like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do go to school if you want to. If you don't want to go to school, don't go. But like,
Yeah. Here's my thing with like post secondary. It's like I really enjoyed it because
It's a pain in the ass.
Okay, so Jan has a different opinion than I do.
No, the thing is, like, when I went to college was fine, because, like, you know, in Quebec you have like at least 2 years of college out of secondary school before going to university. And so what I found out in university is that I love learning, but the school system here in Canada is a piece of shit. And so I love learning, but university I dislike greatly.
Oh.
Especially since I went into translation, and most of my teachers were correcting my exams, which most of them were translation, as if I was a translator for the past 50 years. And not in school to learn how to properly translate.
Right.
And so my grade drops because of that. When I'm a pretty good student, like, I've always been a good student, I've always done my things on time, and I'm pretty like studious, like all of that. I even had a teacher fail me by 0.1% just because she hated my face. She didn't like me. And she almost made me fail 2 of my classes in my last semester as well. So, university is shit. Learning is great. That's my opinion. But that depends on what program you're in. It depends on what university you're in. There's a lot of factors that goes into it, but from my experience, university is shit.
Yeah, I had the opposite experience of that.
Well, I'm glad.
Hated high school, but I loved university. Yeah, I mean, I spent like 6 years getting my degree, so
yeah, half over here. I feel you.
Yeah, and then I went back to school to do a diploma for film because I got my degree in theater, Bachelor of Arts.
I'm here with you, fam.
Well, Bachelor of Fine Arts, so less than arts, you know, as usual.
Well, I literally had a course on French grammar in my first year of university. Not like I've been doing it since I was 5. And then I go in university at 19 and I have a grammar class.
See, like with that, it's like so weird because I understand why you would have like a grammar class, because I think that in most cases, it's
it makes sense, but they made me do a French and English ability test before getting in
I mean,
to rank me in the right class, and they gave me a like a beginner French grammar class, and I'm just here like,
I know. I guess
in a class with a bunch of anglophones, and I'm just here getting straight A's. Okay, good for me. But like, I'm falling asleep because that class was at 8:30 every morning.
Yeah, I guess it's because also like so for example, if you grow up speaking a language and I'm I think everyone knows I'm trying to like learn Korean now. And so like I'll have like language exchange partners. When you grow up learning a language, like a lot of like the grammatical points and stuff, it comes like second nature to you. So you wouldn't even necessarily sit down and like think about, oh, like why is this structure like this? How is this structure like, because it's just you grow up speaking like that, so it just like comes like second nature. So I assume, I don't know, I'm just like, man, like they probably just like did it just to do it. But the thing with like me in higher academia, I'm just very like I do like learning, and I've always said that like if somebody would pay for me to like go to university for the rest of my life, I would go. But I also recognize that higher academia is a very privileged thing, and a lot of, I know, like I consider myself to be like smart, but I do know that there are people who are like smarter than me who are never going to get a chance to go to university because guess what, they cannot afford it. So that's why I said like I think I've like, and like some people might not be able to afford to go to university, and some people just don't want to.
Yeah.
And
which is totally fair. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother has a trade degree, like a trades degree.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't want to like go to university, you shouldn't be forced to go, because at the end of the day, like you're gonna put a lot of effort into what you're doing, and if you don't like doing it, then what's the point? Like I met so many people in university who didn't want to be there, and they're just like doing it to please their parents or like to please other people rather than please yourself. And that's what like really, I don't know, that's like so upsetting, because like I went because I wanted to go and I loved it. Like my brother, on the other hand, does not. That's not his like thing. So, you know, it's like the complete opposite of that. Whereas like I could go to university for ever and be okay with that, you know?
Because don't get me wrong, I'm really glad I went and did my bachelor's. Like, I'm really glad, because that way people can take me seriously in the career I want to do. Because anyone could say, oh, I'm a translator. But like, if you went to university for it and have the bachelor's degree, then it's a little bit step further. And like, I'm really glad I did it, because I met some awesome friends and that are in the industry now. And like, I'm very glad that I met them. It's just that the circumstances in which my program was made was very, very, very poorly done. And I am also very lucky that I got out of university without any debt.
Oh yeah, I still have debt.
Yeah. I don't have any like student loans.
Yeah, student loans.
Like I don't have a lot of money, but I don't have any student loans, which is really good, like, because when I move out of the country, I won't have this on my shoulders.
Yeah. No, I feel like I'm gonna be in debt for the rest of my life at this point.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just like,
it depends on everybody's situation, and as our very wise Yoongi said, if you do not have a dream, that's fine, as long as you're happy with what you're doing.
I honestly feel like if you look at like most like university degrees, unless you're like going to school to be a doctor or something like that, like it's like people's degrees like rarely even matter.
Oh yeah,
most people
the paper on my wall.
Yeah.
Most people are working a job that they didn't even study for, number one. And number two, some people are working a job because they're good at it and they didn't even get a degree for it.
That's very true. I think,
like,
what was my train of thought here? Oh, I was just gonna say, like, my diploma, like, that I got for film, I don't really consider, like, I learned a little bit when I was there. I mean, it's 2 years, so there's a lot, like, obviously that I didn't learn, because 2 years you can't put in a lot of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was very condensed. But what I used that for was networking and meeting new people. And, you know, that's how I got my job that I'm doing right now, is because there was an instructor who knew, you know, the post-production supervisor at the job that I'm working now, and then recommended me for that job, and thus blah 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 blah. And, you know, like, all my friends that I met during that time, or like my instructors, like, all of those became connections and networking, so that I could do the job that I wanted to. Like, I taught at SAIT for a while because I knew, like, my teachers and instructors were like, yeah, you should do that and go and teach. So I think, like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I have a piece of paper, but that's not really ultimately what matters.
Honestly, it's like the people you meet along the way goes a long way.
100%, yeah. And, like,
and I agree, and I'm gonna get on my, like, soapbox for a minute. I just feel like it's just, as I said before, like, higher academia is a very, like, it's a very privileged place, and a lot of people aren't gonna get the chance to go, and a lot of people are not going to have the chance to make those connections that they would have been able to make if they went. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this point, but yeah, I don't know.
But there's also the fact that a lot of networking events are now, like, posted on social media, and so if you're already working in the field, like, this is a way that you can probably like, get connections. And so if it's like, if those type of events are open to anyone, just go meet new people. And like, don't be shy. Like, a lot of things in the world is just about selling yourself. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Oh, I hate.
Yeah.
You all know by now how much I hate getting compliments and talking about myself. You know how much
in one of my English classes towards the end of my translation degree, on the first class, instead of, like, going around and just asking, oh, what's your name, what's your major, and what year you're in, the teacher asked us to make an elevator pitch.
Oh yeah.
I hated that, because I hate speaking in front of people. And I did public speaking. Like, I was forced to do public speaking in secondary 5, and I had, like, a debate in front of, like, the whole school. And so, but I hate it. And so I was there shaking. I was like, hi, I'm Janelle. I'm 22. And I'm in the bachelor's. I'm a translation bachelor degree. This is my 3rd year.
I'm one of those people. I don't think that, like, why, like, if I'm giving a presentation in front of the class, why am I being graded on, like, eye contact? Like, listen, I've gotten, like, a little bit better now, but, like, I used to get heart palpitations when I had to present. Like, my hands, and it was so embarrassing because, like, I could, like, hear my voice shaking. I could, like, feel myself sweating.
I had a project in one of my English classes where we had to find newspaper headlines, translate them, and say how, like, complicated the structure was. What the fuck? There is no use to this.
See, I'm like the complete...
I have other shit to do with my life.
I'm like the complete opposite, because, like, I was in, like, my degree's in theater. Like, presenting is just, like, a part of our lives, you know? Like, I had to take, like, acting and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's just, it comes naturally just because of the 2 degrees that I have. And then, like, in film, we had to do pitches, but, like, so the thing with film pitches, though, is we weren't allowed to have any paper with us. It had to be memorized. And we had to, like, do that. So anytime we had, like, a 20-minute, like, we had to write a 20-minute thing, we had to do a 20-minute or, like, a minute or a half pitch. you know, to do those things in front of the class. So
but like,
to
what
me,
doesn't make sense in translation is you put a bunch of introverted people and you ask them to talk in front of the class.
Oh, trust me, like it's the exact same in like
and like in the actual like work world in translation, we all send each other text messages when we need to talk to each other. So like, why are you doing this?
The whole thing is like, especially with the elevator pitch, it's like super important because like, what if you run into like a Netflix exec in an elevator and you have to, you're just trying to like get them like, don't laugh at me, Gabby. It happens.
you need to make a good impression.
You need to make a good impression
in less than a minute, literally.
Because I had my for one of my classes, because I did drama in like high school. So, but like for one of my classes, my like teacher was like, he like gave like all of us like this like pencil, and he's like, sell me this pencil and tell me why this pencil is better than all of the other pencils that in this room. And
oh my god,
a classic.
Like try to like sell him this pencil and like why he should buy it. Like it was like the most like
buy
ridiculous.
My pencil, my grandma.
Like now that I see, it's like, because like it's like thinking out of the box. Like I was talking about like the shape of the pencil and like the aerodynamics, and when you sharpen it, this is how like
It works though. Like
no, but I think I'm better able to articulate my older. I think a lot of it though was just probably like insecurities, like when I was like younger. But I feel like now I'm like older and more secure, and like I kind of have a grasp on like what my personality is and like who I am and the person that I want to become. Like it's easier to like articulate.
Yeah, it's super difficult to like put yourself in a vulnerable position when you're trying to like sell somebody on like either who you are or like what kind of work that you're trying to sell to others. Like it's not easy to do that.
It really isn't.
It's not easy to be like, yeah, I'm awesome.
I'm the best.
I'll do all day long today. Like
out of us three, it's definitely Gabby that would be like, I feel like I'm the best.
Like I fake it till I make it. So like even if I don't believe what I'm saying in the moment, like if I'm telling you that I'm the best at what I do, I might not believe it, but you're gonna believe it, and like so
100%.
That's what matters.
Yeah, like
that is what matters.
Like for my like pitches that I had to do, so like a lot of my friends in these classes would like memorize and like write down what they're gonna say. Nah, that's not what I did. I winged it. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I know the story. I mean, I wrote it. I should know what's going on. So I'm just gonna get up there and do it. And
the one we did in my English class, she gave us like, because she wanted to have like kind of the same information for everyone, she had like a text with like holes. So you put your name, your age, your program, what year you were in, and then because it was like an English class, and so it was like an English translation class. And so instead of translating from English to French, we would translate from French to English, which is a bit unusual because you normally translate towards your mother language because you have native speaker intuition.
Right.
And so for me, it wasn't that hard because I'm fluent in English. I know most of the grammar rules. I've been doing Enrich English since I was like 11 even. And so for me, it comes kind of easy. But like one of the questions she wanted us to put like 2 talents that we have, and I'm like, I'm untalented, so this is a problem.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And so one of the things that I put, I was like, blah blah blah, and I can read doctor's handwriting.
That's a talent.
You know.
And so the class looked at me like, what the did she just said what I think she said? I was like, yeah, I'm a pharmacy technician, have been for 2 years. 2 years at that point. I was like, what's up, fam?
It's so wait, you're supposed to translate to your mother tongue?
Normally, yes.
It's so strange because I'm studying Korean and I prefer to translate from English to Korean because I feel like it's harder that way.
It is preferred to do it towards your
then,
mother tongue because of it, like native speaker intuition.
Right.
You will have like a better control of your own of your mother tongue because you've been speaking it, you've been around it for so long. There's nothing like preventing you from doing the other way.
Right.
It's just that it might be not as perfect.
I feel like that's the reason. That's exactly why I prefer to do from like English to Korean, because I feel like when I do it from Korean to English, I don't remember the Korean as well. So like,
well, for learning, it's different. But if you're doing this as a career, it's also different.
Oh no, I thought you meant like when you were just like learning.
No, like when you work in translation, it is preferred that a translator translate to his mother tongue because of native speaker intuition.
Mm.
But like people learning languages, it doesn't really matter. Because you're most likely not going to be translating, like, if that makes sense, like as a job.
I might never know.
Better get that degree, Gabby.
Or not.
Because otherwise I'm gonna call you out.
Anyway, the point of this TED Talk, which I don't even know if there was a point, but go to university, don't go to university. Congratulations, Jimin and
just do what makes you happy, honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna call you out, Gabby. I went to college for 2 years and university for 3.5 just to get a piece of paper, and I'm still in pharmacy, so it is what it is. Okay, moving on. What was the next point? I don't remember that abbreviation, Jess. IFPI. I don't remember that abbreviation.
BTS is the #1 global
artist,
but
in the world.
Who? What?
Global.
They were also named Billboard's greatest pop star of 2020.
They were.
No, I think I want the definition for the IFPF thing because that's
because
that's
I'm
a big deal. Like
that I know, but I'm like, what is that abbreviation? Like, I want to give the facts correctly.
I don't know.
Yeah, would make sense. Would make sense.
Yeah, global recording #1 global recording artist. Like, who?
Is there a International Federation of the Phonographic Industry? I was never gonna remember that. So,
no, me neither. But that is a big deal.
The slogan is representing the recording industry worldwide. So it's like a global thing.
Yeah, and also greatest pop star of 2020.
Yeah.
That's big as well.
I think this was #2 last year for the IFPI thing. I could be wrong.
I think they were number
7
in 2019 and #7 in 2020.
Yeah. But yeah, once
and then
again,
they're like, come back, boys.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah, I'm so proud of them.
It's just like, I like 2021 just keeps going up. You know what I mean?
And we're only in March.
That is the craziest thing to me.
The thing is, like, okay, so with the interview that we talked about last week, there are 4 of them that could just drop a mixtape whenever.
No.
Don't say those things.
No.
But for real though.
No. I refused.
No.
Am I wrong?
No. You know.
I'm not wrong.
Doesn't matter.
No, when they were doing like the B interviews thing, and then Yoongi was, "Oh, I could drop one now if I wanted to." I was like, "Sir."
No.
And then Jiki's like, I have 3 songs. There's going to be 3 MVs with different choreography. And then Jin's like, maybe. And then he's like, I've been preparing for forever.
It's very possible that I might like go to sleep one of these days and then I wake up and then everybody's like JJK1 just dropped, and then I there's like a very real possibility that it might come out in my sleep.
Okay, but like JK drops things and then say hee hee and then go to bed. Like the bridge for disease.
Okay, that was inappropriate. No.
Like what's so fun? Like what's funny? Like what? I'm trying to like,
Right.
Hee hee, and then leaves.
Is what it is.
And then
I'm
2 days later, he goes live in the middle of the night.
Like what the hell?
And we miss the V Live again.
Like what? Like what's funny?
I don't understand.
I'm still trying to find out like what's so funny.
I don't know.
Is the mayor. JK is the mayor of Clownville.
Like dropped it at like 3 in the morning, and then like off to sleep.
Yeah,
he's like good night.
Literally, like
he was probably having the best sleep of his life.
Oh, yeah, probably
knowing that when he wakes up, he's gonna have killed most of armies.
But that bridge was fire. That was
yeah, no, 100%
fire.
So
like literally, like BTS are the mayors of Clownville.
Everybody was just doing like mashups of like
Jimin's bridge and the
yeah. I have a TikTok that put the two together and it was fire.
It was
somebody did it where like one like Jimin's verse would like play through one headphone and then
the other
I saw that.
It was really good.
Oh, chef kisses.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find out what's so funny.
Also, JK just goes live and then has a solo concert.
Yeah, twice. 2 times.
We got blue hair solo concert and then we got gray hair solo concert.
Samsung, can we get my guy a new
phone? Like, what the hell happened to his phone?
Samsung ambassador, and then he's taking his phone.
Somebody was like, I commented on somebody's thing, and like they were like, "JK, like you're a millionaire,
just get a new phone."
But also, he's a Samsung ambassador. Like, if anything, send him a new phone.
Can we get JK a new phone, please?
Should we start a petition to get JK a new phone? We have June that yeets his when they got the Grammy nomination, and then JK appears on V Live with a tape broken phone. Like, what the heck?
I don't even know. Like,
what is going on?
I was like,
I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
Never.
And that man pulled a Jimin in the middle of the live.
Can I go to the bathroom?
I gotta go. I'll be back though. And then all of us were just like,
there was like 19 million people just looking at the chair.
Yup.
For like 5 minutes.
I'll be back.
And he said it in English too. Like,
he did say it in English, which was like so endearing.
Yeah.
It was cool. I understood some like Korean words in there, and I was
like,
oh, okay.
Oh my god, I'm doing it.
I'm aware. Somebody mentioned this on Twitter. Somebody was like, when you dream of BTS, like what language are they speaking?
Oh.
If I say French, is it gonna be weird?
No. Because it's like different. Like
I rarely remember my dreams. I just remember the feeling that the dream gave me. So like last night I had a dream. It was really weird because like I was in my grandparents' house with my parents, and then 2 of the pharmacists at work, and 2 of them that I'm not even that close with, which was even weirder. And then for some reason everybody was mean to me, and I was like, I need to wake up because I need to reset my dream.
Sometimes I be having like dreams like so good that like I'll feel that I'm waking up and I'm like, no, not yet.
No, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Go back.
I'm like pretty good at like being able to like control the dreams that I have for the most part. Like I'm pretty good at like how do I explain this? It's like making a movie, all right? I'll like have it one, and usually I'll have the same dream like for multiple nights in a row because certain things within those dreams will change. Like if I don't like something, it's gonna fucking change. I'm just like, nah, that scenario didn't work out. Let's try something else. Let's maneuver.
I used to not remember my dreams at all and just have the feeling of what happened. But nowadays I have like bits and pieces that I remember, but it's never something like super precise. And I still have like the feeling that the dream gave me. Most night I don't remember what I dreamed about.
If you're like trying to remember your dreams, a good way is like immediately.
I don't really care because most of the times they're bad dreams.
Oh, that's fair.
But also like I've been told that my anxiety meds can give me like weird dreams, so I'm not really worried about it. So
yeah, I lucid
as long
dream
as
a lot.
I sleep.
Yeah, lucid dreaming is.
I lucid dream a lot, and I remember every detail of my dreams. So like I went to a BTS concert once. I have met BTS in my dreams several times.
I've dreamed of some of the members that I remember.
Usually they're speaking, even before I started learning Korean, they'd be speaking Korean, and I'm pretty sure I was speaking Korean back, but I don't know. The brain is like amazing, right?
Yeah.
So other times we'd be speaking some made up language, but then we'd know what each other was saying.
Yeah.
So like no, but I'm pretty good at like I like, since I like lucid dream, I'm like able to like control my dreams. I'm able to like, if I'm like having like a bad dream, I'm able to like force myself to wake up.
Yeah.
Just like I'm able to force myself to keep dreaming. If I'm, like
100%.
Yeah. Like I'm aware that I'm dreaming when I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There's like one recurrent dream that I had when I was little, and it was not a good dream. It's one of those classic dreams where you're getting chased.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not nice.
I feel like a lot of
getting chased in like a room that kept getting smaller and smaller. And so whenever the thing that was chasing me would get closer, I would just wake up and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you have like the same like dream or the same situation, it usually means something.
Yeah.
Like
I will never know because
like,
I haven't researched it, so
you should look it up.
Yeah, I haven't had that dream for a while, so at least there's that. I have enough things in my like my daily life that stresses me out. Yeah. But BTS renewed their Love Myself campaign with UNICEF.
Oh my god. I saw this, the tweet that stands out to me the most is like, I saw somebody like, shit, we gotta love ourselves again, boys.
I saw that too.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I think we all saw it. It went around Twitter really quick.
I was like, damn it, you know?
Shit.
Like, I
can't stop hating myself.
God. Shit.
But it's a really good news because they've been doing like a lot of good things.
Yeah, and apparently like sales from the albums and all the merch and stuff will go towards the Love Yourself campaign, like charity. So
yeah, the sugar hoodie I have was I got it on a website that would give most like all the proceeds to their campaign, their UNICEF campaign. Like there's the UNICEF tag in it and
with them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I think
it was
it was Cameron Phillips that was affiliating himself with that website for those types of hoodies. So I was like, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
Because no one got it for me for my birthday or for Christmas. I was like, I'm getting it for myself.
I buy myself the best presents
Yes.
all the time. Yeah, I love it. The thing that also stands out to me is like, oh, what did that guy say? I heard from a senior diplomat, South Korea has 2 major achievements in the last 60 years. The first one was its democracy and economic development, and the second one was producing BTS. What a compliment!
What a compliment!
Like,
a couple of things like that. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh, because I took in university, I took, what was the name of the class? I think it was like political economy of like Eastern Asia, and then we had like a whole like subsection on like South Korea and their like economic development and how like they were able to like industrialize, and then we did like a whole section that I'm not gonna go into because it's gonna take like forever. But like just so you know, like it's like a big deal, the amount at which they, or the rate at which they were able to industrialize, and essentially like one of like I think they're like top 10 in like exports countries like in the world. And for them to be, and for like the person to say, oh, it was wild. But I think like I feel like in with regards to like the Love Yourself campaign, I don't think people like grasp the scale at which BTS has contributed to a lot of young people's feelings about like self-worth and self-confidence, and what the Love Yourself campaign has done for people. And I say that because a lot of the phrase like love yourself, it's so like big, it can feel very, very abstract, but at the same time it is very, very simple. And I feel like to speak about mental health in the way that BTS does, which is not very abstract. Yes, it's like it's things that like a lot of people can relate to, but it's also things that are very specific to them and very specific to their feelings. So I feel like to speak about it in the way that they do, with the tact that they use, and just to like put something like that into like music so that everybody can relate to it, and then come up with this entire campaign of like loving yourself, which is in itself seems very, very simple, but it's like much bigger than that. So I think it's like really, really cool that they've renewed the campaign, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. I hope that made sense.
Yeah, it does. I also love the fact that love myself, love yourself can be applied to different persons, different people in different ways.
Yeah.
So like from one person it can be for one sector of their lives, and some other can be another one. It's just how you want to take it for yourself. It's all about your self-worth and everything, as Gabby said. But like from one person to another it can be completely different, and that's why it's so broad.
Yeah, I think I saw this one thing, and I'm pretty sure that I'm butchering it, but it essentially said that like the entire meaning of it can just boil down to just like knowing that you are worthy of love yourself, but also you are capable of like giving that same love to somebody else, that you would like want for yourself. And I felt like that's like a pretty like generalized, you're worthy of love and you're also capable of like
giving
it back.
Yeah, because I think like a lot of people forget about that. Like, you are worthy of receiving love, and you have the capacity and the capability to give love to somebody else, even if you don't see that yourself. And it's hard, like, you know, it's an everyday sort of struggle. Like, you're not gonna love yourself every single day, but if you like find something that you can, even if it's just one thing that you love about yourself on that day, like hold on to that and like use it to propel you forward, you know, and love yourself. I think we've talked about this before about loving yourself, even in the moments where it's really hard to do so, because those moments, you know, they're hard to overcome.
Yeah, they happen, and it's normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, I feel oh, go ahead, Jen.
I was just gonna say, I think I've already said that on the podcast, and I say it to a lot of my friends in there when they need it. At the end of the day, you are the one having to live with yourself for the rest of your life. And so first and foremost, you need to love yourself, you need to care for yourself. And even like, I'm one of those person that will put other people's feelings and needs before my own. Yeah, Jess, I'm looking at you as well.
I'm gonna go out.
But at the end of the day, like, okay, I have a partner, but at the end of the day, if I'm not happy with myself, how am I supposed to make someone else happy? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you're going to be living with yourself for the rest of your life. And so taking care of yourself and knowing, or at least trying to know, your self-worth is so, so, so important for that reason. And so once, like, I have a hard time with it myself. Like, I'm not hiding that. I have a hard time with it myself, but I try as much as I can, because I know that for the most of the people that I'm surrounded with, so like my friends, my family, my partner, them seeing that I'm good with myself, that I'm happy with myself, actually gives them happiness in return. And so because of that, because they're happy that I'm happy, then I'm happy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of it just boils down to recognizing that we're all like complex individuals with varying emotions all of the time. So like the things that I say today aren't necessarily going to be the things that I think tomorrow, because I have the right to like change my mind, because I'm an individual with complex feelings. So like I think even in like off days, just like remembering that like you don't have to be on all the time. Like you don't have to be happy all the time. Like what is that? No one is happy all of the time.
No.
Like
if that's the case, how did he do it?
But also it's so hard, like,
yeah,
to be happy all the time. Like it seems
like
exhausting.
you can't have your happy switch on all the time.
No.
Because it is exhausting.
Yeah.
No, one thing that my therapist told me when I used up my university's resources and like took the free therapy, one thing that he told me, he was like, yeah, like we like to categorize emotions as being positive emotions and negative emotions. It's like, there's no such thing as like a negative emotion. Why does something have to be negative? You're just like feeling your feelings. You're just feeling the things that you want to in a specific moment. So I think it like helps to like think of it like that, because it's not a negative emotion. It's just the way that you're reacting to things. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
Yeah.
All right, so before we go to artist shout out, it is someone's birthday this week.
Yoongi!
It's my squishy's birthday. This is actually coming out after his birthday. I believe it's actually coming out on my dad's birthday. So happy birthday to my dad as well.
Happy birthday, Jan's dad.
But it is Yoongi's birthday, and we are hoping that we can I know it's not from us, but we're hoping that we can get him that Grammy for his birthday. That would be like the best.
I mean, like, even getting the performance
Yes.
is awesome.
Yes.
Like 2 days before the birthday. But I agree, getting him that Grammy, even though like ARMY doesn't have control over that.
Yeah, with the Grammys, we don't have any control over
which
that.
is sad.
Yeah,
because we would
win.
Destroy them.
They would win.
But yeah.
That's why we're gonna have a party next Sunday.
Yeah,
We're gonna have like a dancing party.
it's gonna be so much
Have
fun.
you all ever seen the memes where it's like on like a member's like birthday, it'll be like things that I want to say to BTS, and it's just this like 5 paragraphs, and then it's just like, and then what you actually say, happy birthday. What is what you actually, I love you, when you want to say I love you so much, I hope you so well. Like, yeah, I'm just like in my mind, like I'm just like, well,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
that's always what happens. I have like this entire speech planned, and then when I actually write is happy birthday.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Big sad.
yes, but
It's so funny. Why are we like this? Like, it's just, why is ARMY like this?
It's our part of Clownville. I have told you. Clownville is a thing.
We're just so funny.
And BTS are the mayors.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
really funny because then everybody thought that they were in LA, and then everybody was like, well, JK went live.
No, fam, we're in Korea.
Because y'all remember like, oh, maybe
Yeah, it's like
I don't know why people thought that.
I don't know either.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. And the US is like so.
Mr. Always wear a mask. Pak Jimin, he is not stepping foot.
He's not. No.
Yeah, no.
Numbers and said, huh? No.
No, Hunty, you thought, but it's not gonna happen.
No. We're not happening.
We're not doing this. We're not doing it.
No. Not happening.
Yeah.
Guys, come on.
All
like,
right.
I know we're clowns, but like, can we at least like, you know, like have a
that
pattern?
That
or
was
clownness, or like
that was literal nonsense.
Nonsense.
It did not make sense.
In a parallelogram, you're in a really
in a panorama. You honestly think
panorama
in a pepperoni pizza. Is this
in a Panasonic?
You know, like, all right.
Like, I'm already planning my vacation and I'm not going out of the country, so
yeah, it's definitely not worth it.
No.
The US right now is
I miss my fiance, but I'm not going to the States, so
yeah. Until everybody has their vaccines, I feel like that'll be
at this rate. It's well known. I'm a pharmacy technician, and they want us, like the pharmacist and our nurse, to vaccinate the general public, but the staff still hasn't gotten their vaccine, which doesn't make sense.
I'm not even sure what's happening in Alberta, to be honest. So
I don't
like, you want us to vaccinate the general public and have more people in the pharmacy, but you still haven't like vaccinated the pharmacy workers.
I just hope that because my brother
but my grandparents are getting it.
Oh, that's good.
All 3 that are not hospitalized.
Got it. Yeah, I'm sure my grandmother will get it too. I hope that maybe I'll qualify for it because I'm living with 2 diabetics, so maybe
you should. Technically,
bump me up
you
a little
should.
bit.
Yeah, technically you should. For my family, like my brother is technically not in, like, he works in the pharmacy, but he's not in the lab. So he doesn't qualify as a pharmacy worker, but because he's a diabetic and he's living with me, who is a pharmacy worker, he should be able to get it at the same time. It's a bit the same for like the flu vaccine. My brother and I get it for free with the government because we are like immunocompromised, we are part of the priority group, and so for that reason my mom and my dad can get it for free as well, because we live in the at the same address.
For sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, but my dad gets it for free at his work anyway. And he's like, for the COVID vaccine, it's probably going to be the same. They'll get to his office and they'll call everybody in to get them vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm sure my mom and dad, well, my mom is immunely compromised, so she will definitely
for sure
get it. So that'll just mean my dad will probably get it as well.
Yeah, you should be like, whenever your brother and your roommate gets it, you should be able to go at the same time as them, technically.
Heck yeah. I'm just gonna use them for all they're worth. I'm just kidding. I love them a lot. I'm just kidding.
Like my dad gets like handicap money from the government because my brother and I still live at home.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, I have 2 diabetics, so it's like, okay, here's some money then.
Here's the money.
We're not even on this insurance anymore. I have my own private insurance. My brother's on the government insurance because we're not in school anymore. So
I know.
It is what it is. Yeah. Are we ready for artist shout out?
I think so.
We're there. I can go first if you guys want. So this week mine is not a BTS artist. Shocking. But it is a UK shop. Let me find my book that makes handmade like notebooks. And
cute.
So this is a notebook with my name on it.
Ooh.
It's handmade. That's cute. Ophelia Designs. It's on Etsy. And that's also where I got my address book, which looks like this.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, it's like, it goes out a little bit, and like on the inside, I'm not gonna show address, one moment. And it's like on the inside you have like all the things, and you have like the little bookmark.
Nice. I like that.
It's one of the things that I got for some of my like work. Well, they're not just work friends, but like some of my work family, and so I got them notebooks like this in different colors, because like there's peach, there's orange, there's yellow, there's blue, there's like a bunch of different colors, and then I had their name put on it. And the shop owner is super sweet, super nice. The packaging always comes in like not damaged, and she's great.
That's good.
Yeah,
it looks really.
It's really pretty, and it's good quality too. So
cute.
Who's next?
Okay. I guess I'll go. Okay, so my artist this week is not from Etsy. Surprise. It's actually from Twitter, and their @ is @nappy napkin.
Okay, that is amazing.
I love that ad.
Yeah. I found that, so like when the BlueSide full version came out, everybody was like tweeting out like artwork, and then they made the best like BlueSide like artwork that I had seen that day. It's so fucking pretty, and it's just really nice. And then they have like commissions on like their not their YouTube, on their Twitter page. So if you go there, you can. It's very like, it's just like, listen, just go to the @ and then just like, it's so cute. It's like so nice. They're so talented, and
I have to check that out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my turn. My artist this week is gonna be Cutie Please.
I'm still so sad, Jess, that I didn't get a shirt.
You should have.
I tried, but as soon as I got there, it was already sold out, and I was there early.
Yeah, I was like, immediately when it turned like 1 o'clock, I didn't even care what I was doing at work, which was nothing, but I was still like immediately just like on that app, clicking and getting it. She's so talented, like,
and she's so sweet.
and she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, like the sweater I'm so excited about, and she also does like berets and like toques and like other shirts. So it's cute. It's so aesthetic and like
it's mostly
so
pastel
cute.
colors and
It's
so
mostly
cute.
pastel, yeah. It's springtime. I'm getting into the pastel.
Oh my
colors.
god, did you see that the Ashley Persona purse is out, and I'm refraining myself from getting it.
It looks so cute.
I just have to mention it. Oh my god, it looks so good.
It's
like,
so cute. It's so cute.
I cannot justify this purchase.
Well, you could. I mean, I do it all the time, actually.
This is the word. Dolus, it's...
Not that one.
I'm an enabler. I'm sorry.
I can't. Like, if someone gets it for me as a gift, I won't say no. But I can justify it for myself.
All right.
If you want to, if you're like asking anybody, oh, should I buy this? Don't
ask Jess.
Nah, because I'll just say, just get it.
Yeah, she's gonna say yes.
Unless you know that you want to get something and you just want somebody else to tell you that you should get it.
Yeah.
Go to Jess. Right. Then otherwise, don't.
I'm an enabler. Here's the
you
thing.
Are. At least you know.
I know that I'm an enabler, but the thing is like, here, like, as long as you're good, like, you don't have to justify it to me. Just get it. It's fine. Like, I don't... Yeah, as long as you're covered with, like, all the, like, daily stuff that you need to do. I have, like, my own, like, BTS fund that I, like, pull from if I want something. That's the only reason why I work so hard.
This week, I get paid and I have to pay my bills.
And that's totally okay.
That's also why I cannot justify this purchase. That's why I'm like, maybe someone will surprise me. Probably not, but here's the hoping.
You never know.
I'm like, here's the hoping. I'll just like send it to Jacob and you'll be like, what the fuck you sending this to me?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
He won't get it for me, that's for sure.
I'm going back to work next week. Well, this week.
Gabby, you look so depressed.
Because I just know.
Join the customer service depression with me, Gabby.
You don't understand. Like, I just know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, guys, do you want to bet how many times I'm gonna get asked either what time are we closing and why are we closing after curfew, and are we giving the vaccine? Do you want to bet how many times that's gonna happen this week? Too many to count. That's what it is.
I already know people are gonna want to come and return things that they bought in November. People are gonna want to come. We're gonna be closing at 7, and then people are gonna be like, "Why do you close at 7? Because we're in a pandemic, bitch. Don't ask me like why we're closing at 7. People are gonna. It's downtown Toronto, like downtown Toronto. I just know, and I'm gonna have to end up cursing somebody out. But
yeah, well, me every day. Like, honestly, because of that thing that the pharmacy, like, and the government, like, not my pharmacy, but like all pharmacists sign. Technically, we're most like pharmacy vaccinations supposed to start on the 15th, but like we got no news, and it's the 7th. The pharmacy staff still isn't vaccinated, and then they're already advertising it on the radio and on TV. And so people are calling us or coming to the pharmacy just to ask us, are you giving the vaccine? I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's like, I know we signed the thing, but like, we don't know. Like, literally last Monday, I had this older patient, and he was like, oh, I'm like a really good client slash patient of yours. Can you put me down on the list? I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you, sir. We don't have a list. And I'm not going to tell you, oh, yes, I'm going to put you on the list when we don't have a list. When and if we vaccinate here at the pharmacy, we'll tell our clients.
Yeah.
So, leave me alone.
Leave me be.
Leave me alone.
The thing with like especially, I don't know what it is about like retail stores, like the customers are so entitled, and like you don't think that they're like shopping at like Louis Vuitton, and I'm just like, no, like the tank top costs The tank top costs $6.99. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I don't like.
I'm not paid enough to deal with your shit.
Like $6. I don't get paid enough to deal with y'all. Like, it's yeah, but we'll see
Get
what
outta
happens.
here.
I just know
Yeah, we'll see.
bullshit's gonna happen anyway. So
Yeah, it
But
usually
guys,
does.
it's meme time.
do we have any names?
It do be meme time.
Oh, I don't know if I have any memes.
I have a couple. I
What's
think.
yours, Zane?
Let us see. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this one first. Actually,
All right, let's go. Yes.
I just saw this one today.
Yes. Oh, I have this one.
Oh, it's so funny.
Okay, this one is kind of like I've been like in a mood where I just like see a bunch of it's not depressing, it's just very like realistic, and the fact that it's realistic is sad. So
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm
if I
ready.
can get my phone.
I'm stressed now.
It's you really shouldn't be. Like it's very like
Should I trust
fun.
you?
It's like fun.
Oh no. Yep.
It's like
Yep.
because it's like
Yeah,
like,
that's such an accurate description.
that is always the answer.
It is.
Like just
We
go.
we understand your brand.
We understand your brand.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Oh gosh, this Squidward one is like my favorite. Hold on.
I'm ready. I love me some SpongeBob memes.
It's like the best.
They're so good.
Yeah.
It's like the best. The older I get, I relate to Squidward so much.
So much. I know. Like, I'm thinking, like, back to when I was a kid of how much, like, I love SpongeBob and Patrick, but as an adult,
Yeah.
it's
I'm just
Squidward.
like, y'all need to
Yeah, exactly.
leave Squidward alone. Like, he's just trying to enjoy his life, and it's
These two kids are just bothering him.
Can
Yeah.
we talk about this Yoongi for a moment? Bow tie, baseball
Just-
cap.
just
Damn.
fine.
Oh, this one is really funny.
Yes.
I didn't even realize during that performance that the three of them look like that. Like, JK at the back? Hello? What are you doing?
No, it's Gossip Googie now.
Wait, I'm getting my computer's about to shut off.
Uh-oh. We're about to lose Gabby.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I'd like to say that you're crossing the line.
Jim and Shay!
We're safe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the phone.
Oh, JK, what are you doing, my guy? Also, you taped it? Like, of all things, you taped it.
It's listen, leave him. He's like going through some maybe I can understand him not having enough
Yes, just.
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I was just attacked by my I'm like scrolling through and it's a bunch of pictures that I saved of
I have a bunch of Yoongi, and because it's Yoongi's month, it's worse.
Yeah, right, like, March, hello? Like, it just came in. Just, like, on fire.
Yeah.
It just
Like, y'all need to relax.
I have a last one for Jess.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, okay. You know,
You think that's just...
That's me right now. No, let me die, alright? Tag me like that.
That's me and Jess right now.
I'm taking some deep breaths, alright?
Listen.
Oh. Worldwide handsome. Just he also posted two selfies two of them this week. I was like, no. No.
I saw.
You need to relax.
It's like
with this fluffy like auburn hair. No. I can't. Don't laugh at me. This is not funny. I'm in literal pain.
No, I got a Yoongi Selka on my birthday, okay? So you have nothing to say.
I can't.
I got a Yoongi Selka on my birthday, so you can't say anything. Do you remember how much I died that day?
Let me die, bro. Like, honestly, this is me. Every single time they post something new.
Yes.
Let me just yeah.
Do you have one last one, Gabby?
I'm looking. I think that was wait. Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
All
right. I was like scrolling through like a bunch of Namjoon photos.
I was like, we need to end this now.
It needs to stop.
This needs to stop.
I know that I had some more, but I guess that I just saved like 100 photos of him this week for some.
I mean,
so, like,
okay. Okay, first I changed my background. But like, okay. One moment.
Oh my god.
No, but look how bad this is.
I'm actually crying. Yeah. It's so funny.
Oh my I was like scrolling Namjoon, like what is
and then I have pictures of my dad with the cat.
Oh my god.
It's so funny because I was like I saw this one tweet and it was like, when I die, I'm more concerned about somebody going through my phone and finding all of the BTS.
Yeah.
Like she had a problem.
Yeah, y'all better bury me with my phone. Nobody on God's green earth will be going through that shit.
I have like a bunch of BTS photos, and then Subin is all around somewhere.
No. Nobody's allowed to look at my phone. I better be buried with that motherfucker. Yeah. You understand?
Like, she literally said, she was like, I hope that, like, she's like, I know that they know that I have a problem when it comes to BTS, but I don't think they understand.
Yeah.
I know.
And at which this goes. If they go through my phone,
bury me with my merch, please.
It's gonna be a wrap.
I'm just like, bury me with my merch.
Like,
they're just not allowed.
You know how the pharaoh just like got buried with their prized possessions?
Yeah, that's how I would like to go as well.
Yeah, just bury me with my merch.
All of the album.
All of them.
Songs of the week,
surround
guys?
Me.
You ready for songs of the week?
Yes.
Who would like to go first?
Doesn't matter to me.
I can go. Like, I don't mind.
Sure.
Mine are still depressing. That hasn't changed.
Lord.
So my BTS song this week is Outro Tear.
Mm.
It has been a week. I did have a mental breakdown yesterday. So my song was gonna be I'm Fine, but then I wasn't fine, so I needed to change it. So yeah. And my non-BTS song, I would like to say that it's Jacob and I's song, but he doesn't know about it. So in my brain, it's our song.
Right.
It's called 2 by Sleeping at Last. And it's like a sweet, kind of sad ballad, but it's kind of like a love song as well. And it's really nice. It's a bit depressing, but it's really nice.
Aw, that's so cute.
So yes, those are my songs this week. Who's next?
Okay, I'll go.
So
So my BTS song is off of their best album. No, I will not be taking questions. It is off of their best album, Love Yourself Tear.
Yeah, that was coming.
Yeah, and the song is 134340, also known as Pluto. Listen. I've said this once and I'll say it again and I'll probably say it many more times. That song, I feel like it's an underrated song on Love Yourself Tear, but y'all need to listen. Y'all need to get into the instrumentation. You need to like get into like no. It's just it's too good. You need to get into the lyrics and like start reading
because like before Microcosmos and We Are Bulletproof Eternal.
Yes, there was
There was that.
So yes. So that was my BTS song off of BTS's best album. Once again, I will not be taking any questions on that. You can keep your comments and concerns to yourself. And my non-BTS song is True Crime by IFPI. Now, I could not listen to this song for a little while because it was off of Spotify. But then it IFPI like managed to get it back on there, and now she's been doing just fine. But I felt for like a day or two, I felt like I was doing withdrawals, and it wasn't pretty.
No.
So yeah, IFPI True Crime is my non BTS song.
Okay. My turn. So my BTS song is Coffee. I really love this song. It's so like it's like it reminds me of like going to a coffee shop and like sitting down and like writing a play or like a script or something. You know, like it's got like those fun. I even ordered a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, this song reminds me of when I would go to a coffee shop to do homework.
Yeah, like that's what it reminds me of. It's like, it's somewhat like sad, but also like really sweet at the same time. Like it's got that.
It's a bit nostalgic.
Yes, nostalgic is the right word. Yeah, it's super nostalgic. And how did I remember to listen to this song? It was like it popped up on my like list of songs, and I was like, oh. Man, I haven't listened to this song in forever. So it like brought back like fun memories. So I was very happy with that. And my non-BTS song is by a band called Of Monsters and Men. And it's called Little Talks. I'm pretty sure most people should know that song. I really like this song. Again, like my songs are pretty nostalgic for this week. Because yeah, that one also brings back like, I don't know, like fond memories and stuff. I don't know. It's very nostalgic. It's also very coffee shop-esque
you had
situation.
Your theme this week.
I did. I had my theme this week. It was coffee shop playlist. So yeah.
All right. Well, I think this is it for this week.
Oh.
It was a very exciting week.
Yeah, a lot happened.
A lot happened.
And honestly, I feel like it's going to continue for a little bit. At least until the Grammys pass.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So we have a new episode coming out every Thursday. That hasn't changed. We are also everywhere you can listen to your podcast on the go. Spotify. Are we on SoundCloud? Apple Music? All that beautiful things.
All the things.
We're also on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. We're everywhere except Facebook. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Also, don't forget to send us memes. We will celebrate the first person to send us memes because it still hasn't happened. What is going on? My cousin is sending me photos. Okay, let's finish this. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to see this crackheadery. And don't forget to ring the bell to be sure to be notified whenever we post.
Yes.
So have a good week, and we'll see you next week.